Today, we're going to be talking about the current trends and expert insights in the dental practice market with Maria Melone. She's a CPA, a certified valuation analyst, and really today we're tapping into the leading M&A advisor in healthcare, also with a deep knowledge of dental industry located in Boston, Massachusetts. Her mission is to help both individual businesses and multi-site groups, which we'll talk more about, navigate the complex landscape of capital or strategic transactions. Welcome, Maria. How are you?
Great to be here, Melissa. Always a pleasure to join you on your podcast, and looking forward to this conversation today.
What is this concept of a DSO, and how is that structure kind of connected to private equity, or conceptually, let's draw these pieces, because it can be doctor to doctor, and that could require seller financing, which may not be appealing to somebody either retiring or wants to move and just change direction, right? So maybe we needed to step back and talk about these DSOs.
Sure. So DSO is just one way to describe what we're going to be talking about. Many people have tried to put their own spin on the term DSO, and I just want to be clear that we're all talking about the same thing. And so really what this structure allows is, in most states in the United States, a non-dentist is not allowed to own certain assets of a traditional dental practice. And those assets are typically the patient base and the provider contracts. In some states, you get into employee status, and in some states, hygienists and assistants also have to be employed directly by a dentist or a professional corporation. So that varies some. And then there are 2 states where you can be a non-dentist and own a dental practice. So the origination of this structure was to allow for non-dentists and dentists to become partners. And the non-dentists were typically, business-minded people, to help the dentists really become more productive, more efficient, and operate a better organization. I know things have changed a little bit. I know a lot of dental schools today are offering sort of management courses, or at least a little bit of curriculum around, how to manage HR issues, things like that, financial statement, education. But, for the balance of, a dental grad's education, most of what they're learning is how to take care of people's teeth. And so, there can be a big a hurdle or burden for a practicing dentist to overcome to really be very successful. One interesting statistic specific to dentistry is the fact that over 80% of dentists are embezzled from in their career, which to me, obviously it's shocking, but to me that really speaks to their lack of, ability to just oversee operations of the business, whether it's lack of knowledge or time or interest. There just aren't typically those checks and balances that you would typically see, from a well-run organization, to protect that.